sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Minnesota Vikings. One in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason. And we're off on EA Sports. Get across the 20. Mark them at the 22-yard line. So here come the Patriots. And Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Josh Metellus there on the tackle.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's May. Left side, he's got Henry. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3rd and short. And here is May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short. Everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical. On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league.
That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, It's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
This one is caught by Addison. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Left side here, caught by Addison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
More yards.
That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Roberts Spillane on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That is going to be, and he's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll start out with Stevenson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, DeMario Douglas. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, New England.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that will lead to a second down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Out of the gun, here's May. Open man, left side, he's got it. First hit to the game for Diggs, and it's a first down.
First down, New England.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Patriots.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They quickly out to Diggs. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up second down.
May to throw on second down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Ivan Pace. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on fourth down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Pats are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready for their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good for a Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Milton Williams in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
36 yards.
How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down.
15-yard line.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball You've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense. Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
He takes off, and they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Jones. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Here's McCarthy. Flushed to his left. And he will score! J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings extend their advantage to 14-3. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious.
Will
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. May gonna look to throw. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. 7 yards.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On 2nd down, it's May. The pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down. Throwing now is May. Digs on the reception. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
One quarter in the books. 14-3 is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11. May to throw again. In trouble, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, May. Throw on the run is complete. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Jefferson. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Jordan Addison. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2. And 2, and here's McCarthy. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
At
Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll give this to Stevenson, running right, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2nd and 11. To throw now. May. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing is May. Escaping to his left. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down, Patriots.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
May now on 1st and 10. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Ramondre Stevenson was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Vikings have the takeaway. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. In motion, it's Jefferson. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and 6. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down
at the 22-yard line.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings can open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Patriots offense make their way out, take over once more. This is Stevenson. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. A throw on the move is caught. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the first down.
And the Patriots.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of
He was
7.
tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. The motion man here is Bourne. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's got it first down. A pickup of 4.
Josh Metellus.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
At his 48-yard line.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd, they need 8. May gonna hold on to this one. A strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, New England.
Patriots.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
May, little pop pass to the receiver. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Andrew Van Ginkel. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the Vikings' 26-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's caught by Bourne. And the Patriots are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
We'll go play action with May. To the goal line and in. Austin Hooper. Touchdown, New England. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Patriots 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll step up and run this. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
McCarthy's pass complete to Justin Jefferson. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Third and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Patriots take over first.
Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Here's May to throw it on first down. New England going to take their second timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The throw is May. Has completed to Douglas. That's going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Third and short. And here is May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
14.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. That's
complete to Diggs.
Complete to number 8, Stephon Diggs. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 40.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Chandler now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. In motion, Naylor. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Jabril Peppers up from the safety spot to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Throwing now is May. There's a short one to Hooper. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Hooper. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun is a give to Stevenson. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line.
A gain of 7. First down, New England.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw now, May. Off-balance throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throw again is May. Reaching for the tight end, couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He's got Douglas going deep. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Patriots ready for the punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will not be returnable, as this kick will go out of bounds. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They'll put Addison in motion. On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hopkinson.
Complete to T.J. Hawkinson. A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run. It's Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. There's Jefferson. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12
Second time
yards.
they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and best might have even lost a yard there.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Well, another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's another.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. It's a pickup of 16 yards, down to the 16.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
He'll step up and run, and he's in. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Minnesota. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Will Riker down, on for the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings move out to a 24-10 lead.
Vikings 24, Patriots 10.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as
he kicks this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 9 yards. And a Patriot 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's May. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Out of the gun, here's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, New England.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Throw across his body is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
And he's in! Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
point now for Borregales. He knocks it through. And the Pats back within 7. It's 24-17.
Patriots 17.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return is Rogers. Yeah. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison.
Complete to Jordan Addison. A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the handoff, Jones. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings.
For the Vikings.
As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
The Patriots take over.
Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake, it's Madden. Oh, the ball's out. And it looked like one of the Patriots was able to fall on it. Indeed, they did. They are able to keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Open man there. It is Horn. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Throwing on third down is May. And he's going to be taken down a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
Loss of 8 yards. Another 3 and out.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. They forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Looking to set up the screen, but that one was snuffed out. Knocked it away. Good play. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. One way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain
on the play.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And now here comes the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 4. A run here with Stevenson. And he's going to have a Patriots first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
37-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. Has completed to Douglas. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
go. 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they had a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. On play action, here's May. This one complete to Bulls. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
We'll go play action. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but
and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This returnable for Naylor.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard
The
line.
Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Up in the middle, here's Jones. And a good job following these blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
McCarthy going to tap this one forward to his receiver.
Justin Jefferson.
And
the
this
ball
defense
carrier.
having nothing of it.
Anthony
They get
Jennings
him
on the
down
tackle.
for a loss on the play.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Third down, they need 5. On the give, it's Jones. And this will wind up a Vikings first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings first down.
And
First and
defensively,
10
these
at
are the
the 41-yard
opportunities,
line.
Mike, at this stage in the game. You just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
2nd and 10.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. It's second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. Flushed to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic first down.
First and 10 now from the 36. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Keon White. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. That's a good gain there. It's
It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And leads to third
So
down.
often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. First and 10, here's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Patriots.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
He's across
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now, this defense has no answers.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. To throw on first down is May. The pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Gain of 12.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Here's May. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
They need one right now. Third and long. From out of the gun, here's May. He's got Douglas going deep. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal.
That is where you don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second down, goal to go. They'll give it to Henderson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. Now it's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. In motion, Naylor. Again, it's Jones. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So a win here for the Vikings. As we move closer to the regular season, they'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real come September. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.